Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to do a different kind of video. I am going to do kind of like a vendor spotlight, I guess you can say, but it's going to be different than like a lot of other YouTubers' vendor spotlights. So I'm basically going to talk about a specific vendor and like their whole company, I guess, as a whole, because I get asked a lot of questions about specific company or vendors and like their restocks or their scents and their throw and whatever. So I just decided to do, I guess, like a little, I don't want to even say series because God only knows when I'm going to make the next one, but I guess you can say series of just vendor spotlights, different vendors that I order from that I have a lot of that I can actually say something about. And so today the very first one is going to be Super Tarts. So this is my second time filming it. The first time I did film it and it was just like this, like you were looking at this table for like 20 minutes and there was nothing else for you to look at. So then I had my hands here, so you're just looking at my hands moving, which is pretty annoying. So I did a little bit different because I don't want to edit. So I just decided to do it a little bit different. So let me know if you like it or whatever. Anyways, we'll get started. Super Tarts is the first company we are going to be talking about. It is ran by Brandy Williams, and she used to be a YouTuber as well. So she has, this is her website, which if you go on her website, you can make an account, which is what you're going to need to do. If you're going to place an order, you're going to need to set up an account. So you can make an account and, create a wish list. If you want to, make a little wish list of the scents you want, then whenever you decide to place an order, you already have it all there. She is ready to ship, which I'll go into further. She does have like a team. So she has like a huge warehouse. Her husband works with her, and then she has, I don't know, like at the least 4 employees, maybe more. I'm not 100% sure. She has a Facebook group. She has a Facebook business page, and she has an Instagram that she is now active on. So if you don't have Facebook, you don't have to worry. You can still follow her on Instagram and get like updates or whatever she's offering on Instagram as well. But with any vendor, Facebook groups are always the way to go. You always get the most information, you always get the latest information, and if she's having flash sales, you get the flash sale information, and you also get to participate in polls and games. She also does do games, like a game show. I've never participated in one, so I can't tell you what the game show is like, but from the group, they love it. From what I've read in the group, people love it. So that's really cool. So this is Super Tarts. So she is a ready to ship company. So RTS, if you don't know, does mean ready to ship. She has a TAT, which a TAT is a turnaround time. So her TAT is about 5 to 7 business days, and it's 5 to 7 business days from the day you place the order, and it does not include holidays or weekends, so keep that in mind. But you do get your stuff fairly quickly. I mean, actually, you do get your stuff pretty quickly, so that's always great about ready to ship, and I think that's why I've always ordered so much so often, because whenever you feel like ordering wax or whenever you want to place a wax order, you get that itch, you can just go on her website and place your order because she already has scents there and she's open all the time. The only time that she is not open is if she is restocking the site. So if you go to www.shopsupertarts.com and it says we're not open or we're closed at the moment or whatever it says, that just means that she's going to be loading it up with something new. So maybe some new scents or just restocking some scents that sold out or whatever. But if you're part of the group, then you know what's about to be offered. Okay, so next is pre-orders. So she does have pre-orders, and these are for certain items. So, and she will tell you what they're for. So if they're for super pen, or if they're for like an advent calendar, or whatever it is that she is offering, whatever specific item she's offering, it will state that it is a pre-order, and it will state the turnaround dates, like when you should be expecting it. How long is it? 4 to 6 weeks, 6 to 9 weeks, you know, how long. So, and she's always, I have never, ever, now I haven't ordered from her for years and years and years. Keep in mind, I've just started ordering wax since April of last year. So, but from my experience, she has never ever gone over the top. If anything, you've always gotten it like before, you know, the turnaround time. So that is awesome. Next thing is shipping. So when it comes to shipping, you do have options. I've noticed a trend now going on, like in the vendor wax, that a lot of vendors are going straight to just a flat rate $10 shipping, and it kills me because sometimes it's like, I mean, you're only offering like 10 cents. And I only like 2 out of the 10. So you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to place an order. So for her, you get shipping options. You have the flat rate envelope, the padded flat rate envelope, and you also can go all the way up to an extra large box. I'm sure she probably has something more for that, but I've never experienced that. And you can get 10 clams fit in one padded flat rate envelope. And a padded flat rate envelope, it was like $6.75, but I heard that USPS shipping charges are going to go up this year, and I haven't ordered any wax. Like, I've only placed one order this year so far, so I'm not really sure how the shipping, how much it's going to go up. So 10 clams do fit in one padded flat rate envelope. And when you do see PFRE, that is padded flat rate envelope. So 10 clams fit in one, and you can have your option. So I always enjoy that. I think that's awesome that you can do that. So next, well, oh man, I just dropped something I needed. Okay, so next thing is her scent list. It is a ginormous. If you go to the website, you can click on clamshells and you can just scroll. She has them labeled in collections. So these are all kind of like different collections, right? So that's like the Hunger Games and Harry Potter and Christmas and Once Upon a Time. So each collection has, some of them have a long scent list. Some of them have, you know, like a pretty decent size. There's a scent for everybody. If you just love bakery, you'll find something. If you love fresh, clean, spa, minty, whatever it is, you will find something. Another thing about her blends are, some of them are, you know, pretty common basic blends, but most of her blends are really unique. She does have some really unique blends, stuff that you would kind of be like, I'm not sure about that. You might want to give her stuff a try because you might actually like it. So she has some really interesting blends, and I really like that about her company, is that you're not just going to find stuff that you can find at every single vendor. If some scents that you like from her, I mean, you can only get from her, which is awesome. So I really love that. I love that her scent is so big that literally everyone can order from her and find something that they're gonna like. Fruity, lavender, pink sugar, whatever. And then you can get a blend of like basic scents, common scents, dupes, types, and also house blends. She has a ton of house blends. So her set list can be found on her Facebook group in the files, or if you go to her website in the About Us. So if you scroll all the way down to the bottom of her website, there should be like a little thing that says About Us. If you click it, it's not about them, it's their scent list. So yeah, you can find the scent list on either or, but she also does have scent descriptions, you know, when you're actually looking through the collection. So that's awesome as well. So throw and cure time. Now, here is where it gets a little iffy. Cure time for me, I always let her wax cure for at least 1 month. Personally, when I first started getting her wax, I read in the group that a lot of people would melt her wax like right away, immediately when they got it. And when I did that, I literally got no scent throw, and I was like, how is this possible? Because I can smell it, smells amazing on cold. And then like she has such a huge following, I highly doubt like that, you know, that's the way it performed. So I let it cure, and sure enough, for me personally, in my house, I have to let mine cure. But there are other people that melt theirs right away. So I would just recommend just try yourself. Break off a cube, melt it. If you get a throw right away, then awesome. Your house is just different from mine. And some people might just have to let their cure. So, but mine is good for at least a month. So, and the throw is always good. I would say I would always get about at least, I like the very least, a medium. But normally I'm getting about a medium high, even a strong throw in a lot of them. So medium to a high throw in most of them is amazing. That's awesome. And I say 99.9% solely because, you know, you always are going to get maybe that one that's a dud, or maybe one that's kind of light on cold. Then it's most likely going to be light on warm as well. Might just be the type of scent it is. It's like a fresh scent or something like that, or like a spa relaxing scent. You know, it could just be a little bit lighter on cold, but 99.9% of the time you are going to get a throw. Whether it be a medium to a high throw, you will get one. If I've ever had any throws that have just been too much for me, they are from Super Tarts, because her stuff throws amazing. And warmers. So Super Tarts will perform in any warmer, really. It doesn't matter. I find that for the best performance, you can say a tea light or a 24-watt warmer. But that's my personal opinion in my home. I know every home is different. Every warmer is different. So try it out for yourself, whichever works better for you. Okay, so she has different items, right? So we'll go over some of the items that she has. So one of the items that she has, well, actually, let me get the thing I dropped because I'm going to need it. Okay. Of course, it fell all the way under the table. Okay, so the very first item that she has are potion packs. And now potion packs are a bunch of random shapes. And I have one here. This is in blackberry. If you want to see, I had ordered like 4 of them. There's a video further back in the Super Tarts playlist. You'll be able to find them. So they're just different shapes like this. A heart and snowflakes. Different shapes. I say different shapes, but I got like 3 shapes. But really they are like vampire teeth, a heart, a gun, a car, you know, all kinds of different things. So these are potion packs. They normally weigh anywhere between 4 to 4.25 ounces, and they are $4.90. So this is the information here on a potion pack, and they have their own little section. I think it's like 101 potion masters or master whatever, master mixers, or I don't know, something like that on the website. And then she has a huge list of these. So those are potion packs. Next thing are samplers. So she offers samplers from time to time. They are on the website. I don't know, she still might have some up. So one sampler that she was offering was the snot shot samplers, you know, like for when you're sick. And they all do come in scent shots. And she uses these oval ones, these 2-ounce oval ones. And these are exactly how they look. And it's a scent shot. And then the samplers are normally $21.50 for the samplers. So next are super pans. And super pans, she's offered them 3 times already. So here is the most recent one that I have. This is what a super pan is. It is pretty much a loaf, and this is in Christmas Vacation. So it has these cute little shapes on here. It's not like super thick, but you know, it's a pretty big size piece of wax, and this costs you $25, and I think it's absolutely totally 100% worth it. They are adorable, and I do not ever want to melt them. I want to try and keep them together as long as I possibly can. So that is a Super Tarts, and these things are normally what goes on pre-order. So she'll list like she'll set a list of like 10 cents or whatever of what specific scent she's going to offer, and they are limited. And then, you know, you could go on there, and then she'll say, you know, it's going to take 4 to 6 weeks for us to get these out to you. And they're normally $25. So next is Bath and Body, and I left my I have a little shower gel. That's the only Bath and Body thing I've ever got is a shower gel, and it was like $6. So she has shower gels, body butters, body creams, body lotions, body scrubs, all that kind of stuff. And they're all different ranges. You can go on her website and take a look at that. Next is perfumes. These are brand new. I do not have a perfume from her, and they do sell out pretty quickly. So she has perfumes, and they are $25. I've never personally used one, so I can't tell you how they perform. Next is her most popular form, obviously, which is a clamshell. And these clamshells, this is the same scent as this, I know, and this is $4 for a clamshell. So that is that for all the items that she offered. I'm not sure if I missed anything else. So now we are going to go to the cons. So the cons, this list that I made is just a list of things that I have gotten asked the most, or I have seen talked about the most in wax groups, on a social media, like on Instagram or in the Facebook group. I have seen it talked about a lot. So cons, number one is broken clamshells. People, I guess, were losing their minds that their clamshells were coming broken. Me personally, I do not care. If I do not have to pay extra for shipping, I do not care. But if you're making me pay extra to tell me that my clamshells aren't going to come broken, then yeah, I care. But if I just get to pay $6, and if I get a couple broken clamshells, I don't really care, because at the end of the day, it's going to be broken when you melt it anyways, right? So a lot of people have an issue with broken clamshells, and I guess it was becoming a big one. It's not an issue personally for me, but if you are one of those people that like for your stuff to arrive completely 100% intact, no damages, no scratches, no nothing, then you might want to think twice about placing an order if it bothers you that much. Second, no samples. She does not offer samples, and sometimes it's a hit or miss. I've seen people recently that got the pants from Flash Shells, got samples, some didn't, and then she said she came out with like a thing, like a reward system. Not a reward system, but like if you place an order over $100 and you got a sample. If you place an order over, a certain amount of money, you got a certain sample. And then some people were saying, hey, I placed an order over the said amount and I never got anything. So I don't know what's going on with that. And samples are not like, a company does not have to give you samples, but samples are always greatly appreciated. And on the top of my head, I think she is literally the only company that I can think of that does not give you a sample. So I know that one. And then the last one, last but not least, is bad customer service. I personally have never had bad customer service, or have been talked to bad, or any type of bad interaction that I have never personally experienced that. And so I really can't speak to that. I've never really even had to contact her for anything. I've always had all my items, everything that I've ordered. I've never said, oh, hey, my clamshell's broken, what are you gonna do about it? I've never, because I don't really care. So I've never had to contact her or her company or her team for any reason. So I've never had bad customer service. But I have heard that some people do have bad customer service. Either she doesn't get back to them or whatever. I've even seen some people say that they do not purchase from her because they have experienced bad customer service. So it does really suck. And I guess it just depends, if it has happened personally to you, if you feel like you don't want to place an order, or if you do have to for some reason contact them. I guess I would just kind of keep it in that back of your mind that you probably aren't the only person that has experienced bad customer service. I've seen YouTube videos on it. I've read Instagram posts about it. I've seen posts about it in wax groups about people posting about their bad customer service. It is unfortunate. I don't know if it's true or not, but it is what it is. I feel like if more than 30 people are saying that they've experienced bad customer service, then maybe there might be 1 or 2 people in there that are having a bad day when you're contacting them. So that's it. That's it that I have, you know, information that I have really. Even though those are the cons I listed, I would still recommend this company. Definitely 100% one of my top 5 favorite vendors. The throw is impeccable. The scent list is impeccable. And the packaging and the shapes and just the creative process. I'll show you her clamp. So let me just jump right in because this video is already 20 minutes long. So I have my top 10 in order from the 10th up. Okay, so Christmas Vacation. If you can see, her stuff is just so, like, so cute. Christmas Vacation, really good. Aria. This is another really good one. I'm almost done with that one. Once Upon a Time by Swan, which is Blah Moment, Lemon, and Pink Chiffon. This is my second one already, and I love it. Such an amazing, like, lemon scent. Tie Me Up, which is my another second one that I'm going on, and this one is Vanilla Bean Champagne and Strawberries. This next one is Ali, and it's Ginger Ale, Satsuma, and Dark Boysenberry. This is such a great one if you like Satsuma scents. Well, and then Mouse Ears. This one is impossible to get. It always gets sold out whenever she lists that she's gonna put it. You need to go buy it right away because that sucker sells out so fast. The Almond, which is a new one. It is our Ocean Breeze, Vanilla Bean Noel, and Red Delicious Apple. It is a new one to me. I've only melted it once, but I freaking fell in love with it, and I ordered a pan in it. So we still haven't gotten those pans yet, but I think they're on the way. Jaws is amazing. It is sea salt, fresh air, seagrass, sliced plum, and sweet pear. This is my second one, I believe, but I also do have a pan in it. Next one is Middle Earth. It's dirt, rosemary, and fresh mint leaf. This one is so great as well. It's a nice minty, like fresh mint, like when you crush the mint leaf between your fingers and you just crush it like that, and you can smell the greenery and the, not the green, but like just the freshness of the mint, and then you can get like an earthiness. It's so freaking good. And then of course my #1 favorite from Super Tarts is Brave. It's sugar dusted ginger root, sweet cakes, and a slight note of Earl Grey tea. It is just so amazing, and like I said, she has some complex scents, and this one is complex to me, and it's kind of hard, very hard to describe, but you definitely get that ginger root and just the tea, and it's just so amazing. I think this is like my 3rd already, so I freaking love this one. And I love Super Tarts, and I really think if you have not ordered, you should definitely place an order. Get no more than 10 clamshells to keep your shipping at the least amount as possible, and just give it a shot. And if you do love Super Tarts, that's awesome. Also, if I left out any information that is vital, important, or incorrect, please feel free to correct me down below. Not that that would stop you anyways, but please feel free to let me know and everyone else know down below. Also, I am going to try to link the Facebook group down below in the descriptions. I try to do that for all of my videos, just so you know. So Facebook group and all that information down in the description, and also any information. If you want to see more vendors like this, more videos like this, then leave that down in the comments below or like the video. Also, let me know which vendors you like. If you've seen my wax collection video, or if you have not, go ahead and check it out, and you'll be able to see which vendors I have a lot of, and I can go on from there. So thank you guys so much for watching. Again, please feel free to comment, like, and subscribe, and have a great day.